Come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On play action, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. On play action, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Stroud to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here's Logan Cook now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Whoa! And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Why, Tony?
Back to throw, Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows. Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looked...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. On down at the 21, a gain of 1. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it.
So we... They were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To throw is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake, it's a sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
38 yards on the play. And the Jaguar first down.
Davis heading in motion. Here's Pacheco. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
Score Texans 15, Jaguars 14.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got it! Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are going to open up the lead to 8. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And this will be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The failure on 4th down leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Now Stroud. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On the quick, right?
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down. Stroud to throw. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
18 more yards. Another Texans 1st down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Jaguars 42-yard line.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. It is 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. So it's a win here for the Texans. They will continue on in these playoffs.
Sports, so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two.
This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 76 yards. A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Nix. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And Xavier Worthy, 66 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. It's Williams on the catch, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Stroud out of the gun here. That one complete. It's tanked down. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Again, it's Stroud. That pass caught. It's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now it's Knicks. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Knicks. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamar Chase, 66 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now Stroud. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there for Houston. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. The throwing again is Stroud. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, forcing him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Stroud working out of the gun. Forced out to his left. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Nix to the air, and with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd down and 1. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Nix looking to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A final shot before break. Nix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Nix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. Back to throw. Nix. Able to find Higgins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run with Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Looking deep here for Mechie. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And now another one thrown incomplete. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And that'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Throwing now is Stroud. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still third and long. Steps away to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. Stroud will look to throw once more. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football.